Hi, this is Ollie's Baby Loves McDonald here on field reporting for D6 Evolution. I'm here at the Las Vegas Open. Let's go take a look. LVO is one of the largest tabletop gaming conventions in the world, hosting a wide range of games, as well as hobby goods for sale and the latest previews from Games Workshop and Forge World. The most prominent game is Warhammer 40k, with the 40k championships filling an entire hall by themselves. This is the biggest event of the year for the ITC, and there are plenty of beautiful and competitive armies on display, with Castellans, Triptide, and Eldari everywhere. I caught up with one of the competitors to talk me through his beautiful Salamanders army.
Hey Darren, how's it going?
Good, man.
You've been playing in the 40k RTD today?
I have.
How's it been going for you?
Pretty good. I finished tournament 3-3. I'm pretty happy with that.
Awesome.
Marines aren't always the most competitive, but
okay.
I'm pretty happy with that.
Cool. You've got a Salamanders army here. Can you talk me through it?
Yeah. So, kind of a couple core killing powers. There's 3 predators. So there's a stratagem to called kill shot.
Yep.
It gives you +1 to your wound rolls and +1 to your damage.
Yep.
So that's really good. I have a captain on a bike who you make a chapter master at the start.
Okay.
So you're going to re-roll all your misses with them.
Yep.
And you're going to be wounding pretty much everything on 2s with blast cannons. And then you have a lieutenant standing there who lets you re-roll your 1s. So you're going to hit a lot and you're going to wound a lot.
Nice.
The Fire Raptor is super expensive. It's like 432 points.
Right.
But it tries to fly around and, depending on what army you're playing, try and snuff out the units in the back. Or if you want, your first move, you kind of park them in the bubble for re-rolls.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, kind of depending on how the game looks. A couple Dreadnoughts, a Contemptor.
Yep.
It's got some Melta and a Leviathan with the Dual Storm.
He's a beast.
Yeah, he's super DACA, pretty tough. I usually kind of put a little forward pressure at them.
Okay.
As they start hurting things, the Raptors flying around, what I'm hoping is they're not going to take out one of my 3 Preds to take away my kill shot.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping those guys are going to put enough pressure to suck a lot of the fire.
Cool.
Super durable. Couple of attack bikes. They're fast. Get around to objectives. They got Melta. And then my troops to build out my battalion. And a Tech Marine who finishes
to repair everything off.
Yeah, to finish my heavy detachment. Great thing about Salamanders, their chapter rule is they can re-roll 1 hit roll, 1 wound roll.
Round is over.
So an attack bike, you get to re-roll a hit on your Melta and your wound on your Melta. Makes it really powerful. Yeah, built-in re-rolls. Awesome.
Yeah. Didn't take part.
Alright, well thank you very much.
Instead choosing to play in the Warhammer 40k Friendly. This is a less competitive tournament, focusing on themed armies and hobby work as much as generalship. This meant that there were loads of beautiful fluffy armies on display, with many Primaris Marines as well as a wide range of factions represented. Here's the list that I brought. So here's my list for the LVO Friendly. My theme is Tau Highlander, which is a dual meaning. Firstly, they live in the Highlands, as you can see. Secondly, there can only be 1 of each unit. So no repeats, no duplicates. So here in the front, we've got some infantry to screen. So we've got some crew, breaches, and pathfinders for marker lights. And we've got 5 fire warriors. Fun little part of my army. This guy here is me. He's a converted Tau fire warrior. So that's me representing myself on the battlefield. We got the HQ center here. So 2 ethereals. One is Aun Shi. He's a named character who is good at close combat, which is not really going to be that useful. We've got a Piranha, fast mover to get objectives. 2 units of drones, 8 marker lights, 4 shields for some marker light support and some durability. In the front here, we've got this stealth detachment. They're going to be forward vanguard, trying to get out there and get some objectives, maybe harry some flanks. Then we got the fire base at the back. So we've got a KV-128 Storm Surge up here with a pulse driver cannon that's going to be dishing out some pain. We've got the Riptide over here, heavy burst cannon and smart missile system to ignore cover. Then we've got one of my favorite units, which is the Broadsides. big fat one on the right, little classic one, 18 years old on the left, just to bring a bit of heavy support. And then in the middle, my most recent unit is this Cold Star Commander, so I'm eager to try him out. All in all, this is 100 power level and about 2,000 points. My first game was against Jay, who is actually a player from my local Manhattan beach store. He has a beautiful, pure Custodes list that I last saw at Armies on Parade Day in October, so it was really awesome to pitch our armies against each other in the field. Fortunately for me, Custodes are a really favourable matchup for Tau, and I mostly shot his units off the table before they reached me. A cool thing about our matchup was that we had both modelled ourselves in our armies. Me as a fire warrior, and Jay as a captain on jet bike. An awesome part of our match was where Jay charged my fire warrior squad and wiped all of them and me out in one single round of combat. In the end, however, I was victorious and went on to face my next opponent, Will.
Hi Will, these are your Primaris Space Marines. How are you feeling about this match?
Happy to be here, man. Should be a close match. Both armies look gorgeous, and we both seem to be here for the right reasons, so I'm ready to throw some dice.
Awesome, let's get started.
This was another favourable matchup for me. Tau are great at killing small numbers of elite units. I stayed in my castle at the start of the game, using my firepower to whittle down Will's forces. However, he played very tactically, playing around the objectives and forcing me to come out and face him.
So Will, how was that game?
Rough.
Rough?
For both of us, for 3 turns, I was able to lay siege to the castle, but eventually Tau firepower withered me down to nothing, and you were able to take an effective reserve, push out, and reclaim the field. So it was a lot of fun. Very draining, but a lot of fun.
All right, cool. And can you just walk me through your force here then?
All right, so fun fact, I've always wanted to have a Marnius Calgar leading an army of Ultramarines since I was 9 years old and too poor to play the game.
Yeah.
So here it is. It's built to be a Primaris Demi company. We've actually got 4 squads of intercessors here, a couple of squads of scouts to recon in front. Marnius Calgar has his honor guard with him. He is mentoring Lieutenant Eothris, if you've ever read the Vigilus books. And then Eothris has his own honor guard with him as well. He's learning to be a leader, being groomed for chapter master by Marnius here. We've got 1 squad of Hellblasters, 2 squads of Aggressors, and the 1 squad of Incipers. So we basically fill out a very balanced role between troops, heavy support, fast attack. And then, hey, we did the Marnius Calgar pimp ride here. Marnius got a Primaris upgrade, so I figured his Land Raider would too. So we got some banners, some Forge World doors, and just some bling here.
That is super bling.
So, I mean, hopefully it looked good before it died gloriously on the field.
Hey, it got some shots off. It mowed some things down. So
2 rounds of shooting. That was more than it's gotten all weekend. It's a big target. It attracts a lot of bullets.
awesome. All right. Well, thank you very much, Will, and good luck in your next games.
Hey, thanks for coming out and playing.
At the end of the day, I was up 2-0 and sitting in 8th place overall. Although feeling tired, I was pretty happy with my wins and would have been happy going home 2-2 if I lost the next 2 games. However, as the second day dawned, my third game was pretty much a repeat of my second one, going against a very similar all Ultramarines list controlled by Alex. Additionally, because the Maelstrom game was escalation, I managed to score so many points in the latter half of the game where I had complete board control that it slungshot me into second place. This meant that in the last round I was on the top table, facing against a very scary Orcs list.
Hey Oates, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
So you're playing Orcs here in the LVO friendly tournament. Can you talk me through your list?
Yep. Okay, well, basically it starts off with a weird boy, big mech on a war bike, looks like a boar, custom force field. Let's see, war boss on bike, the killer claw, war boss with a claw, 10 meganavs with combi rockets, 10 meganavs with combi rockets, one 10-man squad of let's see, Evil Sun's Gretchen, 20-man squad, 30 boys, 30 Gretchen, 12 war bikers, and 9 war bikers.
Nice.
So yeah.
So what's the main plan of this list then?
Basically, I mob up the kicker is mobbing up these two Meganobs together, jumping them and shooting everything. Since they're bad moves, I could actually I'll go ahead and pop more data.
Yeah.
And then after I shoot that, then I shoot again with what's it called? Showing off with bad moves.
Nice.
So, yep.
Yeah, that would sounds pretty devastating.
So yeah, basically everybody concentrates on these guys while these guys move up.
So what are the bikers doing?
The bikers are just either getting objectives or just shooting down screens.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well, thanks a lot, Oates.
Thanks.
Hi there, Oates. We're here at the LVO casual tournament. We're actually in the final round, and you and I are on the top table. Yeah. So how are you feeling about this matchup?
Scared. Really, I hate town.
Okay.
They shoot the crap out of me. So yeah.
So you got a big orc horde here, and they're all going to fly up the table. Facing against them is my Tau. We got the classic Tau castle in this corner. Let's see how this game goes out. Best of luck. So Oates, we've just gone through turn 1.
Yep.
How are you feeling?
It was a bad turn for me. Some of my rolls didn't go off as I wanted to, but I did trap a couple of troops. So those guys are not dying anytime soon. So.
Yeah, so you caught your crew here in the front lines of my wall, but you failed the jump on your giant bomb of Mega Knobs.
Yep.
So it's looking pretty tense still. I think it could still either go either way.
You are up on points, so I have none right now.
Okay.
So, and you have what, 2?
2 points.
So,
Sweet. Let's do this. So the Mega Knobs have made a jump, successfully approaching the Tau Castle. Let's see what we've got.
Although the Weird Boy had failed to make the Mega Knobs jump in turn 1, they teleported up the field in turn 2, then unloaded all their rocket launchers into my broadsides, devastating my castle. This was a brutal turn for me.
So Oates, bottom of 2, how are you feeling now?
You know, it's still up in there. You still have a Riptide and the Storm Surge to kill my guys and the Gold Star. So, but I have 17 Meganobs in your face, including 3 War Bikers. So pretty good, actually. Not bad.
I'm not so confident.
I'm okay with that.
All right, let's do this. Turn 3.
In turn 3, I used Monk Ka so I could advance my Riptide and Commander onto the left flank to score objectives and try to get out of range. Unfortunately, the Riptide died to rockets. I should have used Branch Nova Charge to give him a 3+ invuln. My infantry pushed up to make a defensive line to ensure that the Storm Surge could not be wrapped, so he could fall back next turn. The Orcs closed in and started knocking wounds off the Storm Surge, but the shield generator kept it from falling.
Hey Oates, how's it going? Bottom of turn 3?
I didn't kill anything. Well, I actually killed the Riptide, and the Storm Surge is still alive, and my Meganobs are in the drill. So we'll see what happens.
They're all up in my castle, chopping stuff up. Let's see what happens.
In turn 4, my commander flew to the backfield to snipe a Psyker for a victory point. The Storm Surge, boosted on stimulant injectors, crucially survived the Knobs rockets, meaning they couldn't charge my Warlord. The Giant Walker eventually fell, but he bought enough time. In the end, the game came down to a victory point dice roll. If Oates had rolled higher, he would have drawn, but where we ended meant I had just won on VP.
Hey Oates, we just finished turn 4, final turn in the tournament. How'd it go?
It went great. It was awesome. I mean, we went to right down to the nitty-gritty. I still had 10 Meganobs left, and he didn't have much of his army. And we basically ended on the turn we did, and he won 10 to 8. Good opponent, awesome.
Awesome, thank you for playing so much.
Thank you.
All in all, it was an incredibly close and tense match. Oates was a great opponent and took one of the top general prizes. I had an awesome tournament and ended up winning the Best Tau and Best Renaissance Person Award, which is a combination of hobby and generalship. I'm turning the Grey Knight Strike Squad I won as a prize into a kill team. Although it's a bit different from what we normally cover on this channel, I highly recommend the friendly tournament at LVO if you're interested in commanding a more fluffy army or having a more relaxed tournament. It was an amazing experience, and I can't wait to return next year. Hopefully see you there.